Today, we are going to look at an example of an IoT device publishing data first into MQTT, and then we are going to visualize it using Panopticon. The device in question here is Arduino, and then this workflow here shows that how it goes from the Arduino to the PC, whereby we collect the data and write it into the MQTT broker, which is EQMX, and finally into Panopticon. So there'll be two pieces of interface code, one on the Arduino side and one on the Python side to collect the data to send into the MQTT broker. So as you can see here, a summary, what's needed on the for the Arduino, and then the pyserial, which is a library from Python, which we are going to use to write to the MQTT broker, and finally how we connect using Panopticon. So the first thing is to show the code from the Arduino. So the code is encapsulated in this particular file here. So essentially, we are using the EQMX MQTT broker. It's a free broker. And with this code here, we first define the connections, and then we write it, we publish the number itself. So the Arduino sensor senses the temperature reading, and with this code here, we can connect to the MQTT, and then this is our publishing function. So given that we have the data, this will be the section where we create the payload of the data to publish it, to send to the MQTT broker. So going to the other file, which is the read temperature sensor. So this is the file whereby we connect to the Arduino directly. So we are using the serial library from Python, and we connect to the serial port, whereby the Arduino device is sending the data output into the serial port COM11. So from here, this little function here reads the data from the Arduino device, and then in this section here, this function here, this will publish the code into the MQTT broker. So as you see, the read function is here, which is from the one we mentioned above, before it publishes to the broker. So this is the piece of code that we're going to run. So we'll run this code right now. So now you see the code running below. So you can see that the temperature reading is also being displayed here on the screen. So this is a live data feed, data stream. Now we go to Panopticon, which is the web-based visualization, real-time visualization engine. So I'll just show the way to connect to the MQTT broker first. So this in particular is the MQTT broker details. So I fill in the topic here and address of the broker. And finally, we can do a preview of the data set that is being retrieved from the MQTT broker. So you can see the data changing. So let's go back out to the graph itself. So you see that the graph, the table here, the values are changing. And if I click refresh, it will start from the beginning again, so you can see more details. So you are seeing now the live temperature reading of a sensor built on the Arduino. So if I blow on the sensor, you'll see an increase in temperature. So you see a slight increase in the temperature there. And that's the way to get the information from an IoT device through an MQTT broker into Panopticon. Thanks very much.